It's only into round 2 of the Super Rugby season, and already the weakness of international players is starting to show through, as both sides here have lost a couple of players to international duty to the Northern Hemisphere sides. How will their depth cover? The Hurricanes are more at loss than the Highlanders, but we're going to find out just what they have in reserve here in this round 3 match of the Super Rugby. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Group, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Highlanders career mode, where we're into round 3 of the 2017 Super Rugby season. And as I mentioned, both sides losing a few players. It is the Highlanders that are just losing one player, and that is Sam Warburton, who's off to play for Wales, and I'll presume captain the side as he usually does, and I presume again that will be for the Six Nations as well, which is very interesting when you look through the rest of the side and the other Northern Hemisphere players like North and Falatau, Armitage even for that matter, not missing any time. They are still with the squad, and the Highlanders have only lost Warburton to international duty. The Hurricanes, on the other hand, not so lucky. But let's have a look at the Highlanders first and their build-up to tonight's match here at Forsyth Bar Stadium. First off, they kicked their campaign off with a win over the Blues. Now, that was a big match, big build-up to that one. They took them out 22-17 in a pretty close-fought match, as they always seem to be with the Blues. Round 2, seeing them up against the Rebels, 19-14, they won that one. The Rebels always seem to ask the questions of the Highlanders. Now the sides had a bit of a shake-up once again. Sonny Bill and Falau will partner in the centres once again. Osborne comes in for a restart this season, and he partners North on the wings. Ben Smith goes back to fullback, and the other change, of course, with Warburton out, it means a reshuffle on the back row, and we're already pretty shallow there in depth as well. So Moen comes into number 8, Armitage stays at 7, and Falatau goes to the blind side. Other than that, unchanged, a front row of experience. Look at that. Foa, Moore and Franks keep it together, and how can you question anything from Etsabeef and Retallick? Now, if you tune into the pre-season, you'll notice there's a few changes from the Hurricane side that ran out in that pre-season match. The Highlanders won that day, but as we've seen from the Blues, pre-season form does not mean a hell of a lot. So the Hurricanes have 3 players out on international duty. Wells, Williams and Beaucamp all gone for at least this week. So changes coming in. Vaianga starting at outside centre. Ormond will start on the right wing. And the other change is on the bench, where they have Wells not available for this match. So a few changes for the Hurricanes. This season, well, you have to say, has started off very well. Their one match so far is when they beat the Blues, who have had a horrible start to the season after such a promising look for pre-season. It has all gone downhill. They beat the Blues 16-15, and they are 3rd in New Zealand with a 4-point win there, and they will be just full of confidence as they come up against, well, the best New Zealand side in the conference from recent years. And it's going to be a tough couple of weeks. The Hurricanes have done half a hard job already, and this is the second half here today at Forsyth Bar Stadium, round 3 of the 2017 Super Rugby season. So the Highlanders will get this match underway. Robbie Robinson keeping his spot in the number 10 jumper, but plenty of chances for Sopawanga to come off the bench. It is the Hurricanes who are in the red and black as per usual, as Robbie Robinson kicks us off, and we are underway. Super Rugby action as George North brilliantly takes the ball in, and Falatau footing North to Falau. Robinson in hand. There's Fraggs. Big on Fraggs running down the wing. Oh, Osborne on hand and support, but the ball flies out as he looks for the offload to Robinson. Falau comes away with it. Aaron Smith. Williams over the top. Moore. Good pass. Beautiful to Alpha. Here's George North going on himself. North puts on the fan, and Senecal makes a great tackle at fullback. Had to be made for the Hurricanes, and look at their support. Brilliant work. They get the ball back. Now it goes away. Oh, big tackle on Meyer as the Hurricanes do well. Ormond gets the ball. Beautiful work on defence from Osborne. Can't get a turnover though. Now it's back for Barrett. The ball spills out. Williams picks up. He goes to ground. There's the first mistake from the Hurricanes. Advantage is still with them. the Highlanders, and they get the ball back. Aaron Smith to Robinson. Robinson, oh, stepping through, and Robinson will score. Opening try of the match goes the way of the Highlanders. The home team scores first through first 5, fly half. Robbie Robinson. Just too big of an opportunity to pass up here from Aaron Smith, who beautifully drew in the defence, popped it short, the inside step beautifully. Gets rid of the one attempted tackle from Croitier, and it was curtains after that from Robinson. There's a scrum half. He was the only one covering, and the big tackle at the end, but no chance. There was Meyer, the man who spilt the ball earlier. Then Barrett looked for the kick. It was all trouble from the Hurricanes very early on, and the Highlanders beat them 21-0 in the preseason a couple of weeks ago. They're on track to do the same again. They'd love one more try than they got that day. And they'd love a bonus point here against the Hurricanes. It's 7-0. The Highlanders, through those twinkling toes of Robbie Robinson, have the opening try. Barrett kicks off, and oh, brilliantly taken from Coitier once again. He is an absolute monster in that high ball. Now here's Thrush. Oh, here's Robinson. Great tackle on Rosalia. Still they possess short side, do the Hurricanes. Another great tackle. Defence very strong here from the Highlanders. Still ball here though for the Hurricanes, and going for a bit of a run is Mulcahy, and he's taken down. Sideways they go, the Hurricanes. Beautiful short pass. Oh, hammering tackle on Lamb. They just cannot spot a gap at the moment, the Hurricanes, and they lose the ball. Moore goes right and then changes his mind. Rotella, good pop pass. Up for John Afoa. Look at the speed of the big man. Faletau, beautiful offload to Williams. Here's Folau. Folau goes to Osborne. Osborne one-on-one with Senecal. Great tackle. Boy, he's an absolute monster of fullback as Senecal. He keeps him out once again. Aaron Smith, though, has the ball back. Here's Robinson, all offside. Advantage to the Highlanders. Now this is what they want. Aaron Smith again delivers a wide pass to Etsabeeth. Williams on hand. Catch and pass. Oh, draw the tackle for Folau. He shows and tells. Gets up and goes again. But he's taken. Great tackle. The defence of the Hurricanes on the absolute limit is Moen. Ben Moen charges over. Second try of the match for the Highlanders. Big run from the man looking to make an impression. A very thin back row do the Highlanders have, but boy, when you have impact players like Ben Moen, hasn't seen a massive starting opportunities, but he's got one here, and he bulldozes through Meyer, gets taken from Lamb, but how about the run from Israel Folau? Armitage, he's normally close, very good from that close range, decided there was too much traffic for him to go through. But Moen on hand, as every good number 8 and back rower should be, finds his way through. I have to say, the performance of the loose head prop Meyer at the moment is absolutely abysmal. Drop balls, missed tackles as Robinson gets another 2. It's 14-0. And that preseason match is looking very much like an absolute rerun here. 25 minutes gone, it's 14-0, the Highlanders lead this one. The Hurricanes have not had a go at all. Barrett yet to really have a touch of the ball. When it hasn't been on his own try line, a dead kick down, finds Faletau and Williams, quickly offloads, and the ball's going sideways and everywhere but where it should be. That is a horrible defensive play from the Highlanders, but they get it back. That is good work. Here's North. North, oh, runs straight into the defence. Gets taken down for his troubles. Moen will play scrum half, goes straight to Robinson, who will clear the ball from his line, kicks it away from Senecal. What a kick here from Robinson. Senecal can't handle it, and it goes rolling end over end into touch. What a clearance kick from Robbie Robinson. That is how you do it. He's got them just 5 or so metres out from their own 22 now. As Coles throws straight to Retallick. What a turnover. Here's Armitage. Straight into the defence he goes. Great run from the open sider. Oh, he promptly loses the ball. And Thrush has a dabble from scrum half. Base of the ruck. Here's a short pass to Barrett, who looks to run beautifully. He offloads and Sione gets to a half gap. And there's a kick from Ormond. Bit of an anticlimax to that play as North runs and turns, finds Franks. Oh, beautiful work for the front rowers. They've offloaded sensationally. Here's a pass from Flow to Williams. Still got Osborne, and Osborne will go into touch. Wow, they made a lot of ground up there from a very small piece of field. And now Coles will go for the three-man line out. Thrush will be his jumper. It's a beef for the Highlanders. Up it goes, and it's a beef says thank you. Aaron Smith says have a go. He's through between the hooker and the front rowers. Grubbers ahead, but Ormond, equal to the task, turns and kicks away. Well, Aaron Smith just probably put that grubber through just a little bit too early. But how about that run from the shortened lineouts from Aaron Smith? He is an absolute golden runner. Half-time goes as Moore throws in and Armitage gives it down to Smith. Robinson looks to go past his opposite, but a good tackle. And Williams still busting and breaking. Hard run from Sonny Bill. 10 out from the 22 of the Highlanders, and as Aaron Smith gets slow ball, still eyes a massive hole on the short side. Aaron Smith is North. North goes for the corner, and George North's in. The Highlanders have 3 inside the first 40 minutes. What a run from Aaron Smith. He is on top of his game tonight. He has set up 2 big plays that could have resulted in 2 very different tries. Here's the run. Got away from Coles. Took out the fullback Senecal, but got the pass away to none other than the ultimate finisher, George North. Too easy in the end. Look at this. Away from a couple of forwards. Mulcard was there. Coles. There was another one. Courtier was there. But none of them could handle the speed of Aaron Smith and the finishing of George North. Robinson with his toughest kick of the day to send the sides to half-time. Way out on the right-hand side. Hits it, and it's a shocker. It's gone well wide from Robinson and will be an unsuccessful conversion. But the Highlanders are well in control of this one. 19-0 over the Hurricanes. 3 tries to zip. The Highlanders have had all the play as far as the ball goes. I would imagine here is the stats, and yes, exactly what I thought would be the stats here. 76 possession going for the Highlanders, 67 territory. The Hurricanes have had very little ball, and what they have had has been on their own 22. Tough to get out of, and really the only result for them has been kicking it away and giving counter-attack chances back to the Highlanders. Handling errors is a bit of an issue. 6, not too bad, could be worse from the Highlanders. Just 1 from the Hurricanes, but line breaks will be a massive area of concern for the Highlanders and the Hurricanes, both for opposite reasons. 5 and 3 tries, that is just so good. You have to wonder if it is you or the opposition that is actually doing the job here. The Hurricanes have made not 1 line break at all, and that could be put down to their lack of ball, but also the lack of instinct on attack. The kicks, you give it out to your winger, you don't really want him to kick the ball away, and that is what Ormond has done on a number of occasions out on the right wing. So problems for the Hurricanes, headaches of too many good things for the Highlanders, as for the first time this season, they are not struggling to lead at half-time. They are up 19-0, round 3 of Super Rugby for 2017. The Highlanders looking good to extend this winning run over the Hurricanes. Well, there's one man that the Hurricanes need to give the ball. Beauden Barrett had starved of opportunities in this first 40. What has the second got to offer? Up it goes, and Falatau throws it forward, and it's intercepted as well. Lamb with the intercept, and the Highlanders will give away a penalty instantly for the forward pass. Well, not the start that Faletau had in mind. A good tackle from Sione.
Touch.
So the Hurricanes, big opportunity. Their set piece has been horrible. The lineouts have gone astray. They haven't had much ball to play with here. As they get a good scrum from the Hurricanes. They are just 40 metres out as Rosselier goes close. Very tight. Oh, Aaron Smith turns over. And there's Osborne. Straightens the line. Tries to run around Senecal. Gets all the way to half-forward. Half-forward takes a tackle. Finds Robinson. Had a good cover defence tackle.
Release.
Brings Robinson down. So much almost happening on the left wing here for the Highlanders. But it's just not quite clicking. Hurricanes turn it over. And very slow motion. More with the high tackle. Almost as if both parties wanted no part of that at all. It will be a penalty for the Hurricanes, and I'd imagine they'll kick this to touch through the boot of Barrett. And he gets the job done. Way over halfway. But an area of concern here for the Hurricanes has been the line-out. How's it going to function here? Have they got it right from half-time? Coles throws in, and that one gets away nicely to Broadhurst. So, some set-piece ball as Barrett gives it back to Thrush.
Release.
And Thrush looks to barge his way through. Here's Coyce here. Oh, good ball over the top. Finds some numbers. Out it goes for Ormond. Ormond is just getting away from Retallick. Absolutely crazy speed from the big man. Here's Alfoa. Has a bit of a dabble off the back of the ruck himself. The ball comes back now for Faletau. He's going to have a go. Big pass from Faletau. Finds Williams. Oh, good tackle. Holds Sunnyville up. Franks now playing scrum half. The defence is struggling to contain Robinson. Oh, great ball. Away it goes for North. North kicks high. The chase comes in. Is it going to stay in the field of play? It does. And it comes down for the Hurricanes. Great tackle. Or great catch from Coyce here at the back. Just inside the 22. Bit of excitement. Here's Barrett. He's going to run it. Well, didn't see that coming. Lamb. Oh, knock on from Broadhurst. Oh, that was a real chance there. Caught the Highlanders napping just a little bit when it looked like they thought they'd kick.
Crouch.
They got some continuity
Touch.
there, the Hurricanes, but it come unstuck very quickly. 60 minutes almost up on the clock. The Highlanders searching for a bonus point. The Hurricanes searching for some team plays as Williams. Robinson, nice offload. Folau cuts him field. He's still got Armitage. Probably not nail him. Oh, it's John Folau. Absolutely outstanding individual display. There's the bonus point. That's what they wanted from the second half. 24-0. Israel Folau outside centre. Watch him go. Here's the ball. Williams. You watch Folau go wide. Here he is, straightens around Norman. Puts the gas on. Coyce here, no chance. Senecal couldn't keep up. He couldn't cross the field quick enough for this Highlanders set play. On the training field, that should have gone to Osborne and Armitage, who were waiting on the left side into the corner, but he did it himself. Outstanding play from Israel Folau. That is the try they wanted. That is the bonus points. And they've done what they couldn't manage in pre-season against the side. Missing some international players, the Hurricanes, but, well, such a drop in performance is really off the mark as Robinson adds another two with a beautiful kick from the left side. It's 26-0. The Hurricanes are sinking without much a trace at all here. 18 to go. It is all the blue of the home team. The Highlanders on top quite convincingly here as Barrett kicks off again. Deep down it goes. Oh, Williams just about went straight through. More to Moen. No, massive shot on Moen. He has been rattled. Aaron Smith finds his support. Went one way. Oh, here's Folau. Folau again. Through he goes. Looks to pass. Gets it to Retallick. Oh, high tackle. And trouble as well. This is not good. I think it's DeAndre. It is. The inside centre. Oh, no. That is just bad to worse for the Hurricanes. 66 gone. The Highlanders look instantly for touch through a boot of Robinson. who gets him up to the 10-metre line with not his best kick, but given the circumstances, the Highlanders would like to try out some more set-piece plays here. What's this one going to be? It's a bit Retallick, Armitage, the jumpers. They go to Retallick in the middle, and Aaron Smith quickly feeds it out to Robinson, who goes straight into the defence. Not much of a set piece going on here. Moen, beautifully picks up, and away goes Folau. Once again, looking to step. He's gone into touch. Disastrous. Folau is looking absolutely on fire here tonight. The touchline, the only thing able to stop him on that occasion. Here's Dane Coles. Osborne would have been praying for that one to go to hand before he went into touch, but not quite so. Now the Hurricanes look to swing it, and that is a very, very dodgy play from the Hurricanes. Rosalia, what's he thinking? That ball is... the ball's gone back here. That was taken outside the 22. Taken back. Can you believe it? Moore will throw in there. There's 10 out. Aaron Smith goes to Osborne. Probably deserves one. He puts on the fan. Can't get away.
Release.
Just about win himself, Osborne. Here's Aaron Smith. Quick play. Finds Franks. Armitage. Goes around again. Williams outside for Robinson. He's got a double. Robbie Robinson flies in for his second of the match. And that's the form we know of the man. That's how good he can be. Osborne's been fantastic, but he just has not seen much time on his side. Luck didn't go his way. Remarkably so, the substitutions have not come on. I would have expected Severe to come on, or the likes of him, Supawanga, for a chance. Not to be tonight. The same 15 is kept on the field, and they have produced a dominant display here against the Hurricanes. 5-0. And that is a show of faith here. If you don't need the subs, it seems they're not coming on. Robinson to add another couple. He does so. Great kick from Robinson. 33-0. One-sided as you like. Now here is DeAndre back on the field for the Hurricanes. Well, I'm quite surprised here. No one's gone for subs at all. Neither team. The Hurricanes need them. The Highlanders, well, they don't. They'll be looking to rest players up for next week as once again.
Advantage.
How does he do it? Sonny Bill Williams. Outstanding. Advantage over Robinson. Turns it. Here's Esabith. A chance for another one. But look who's out here. That's Franks. Now he gets it away to Osborne, who gets a big tank crumbling. And Barrett turns over. Now he swings wide for Lamb. Melbourne's lining him up, but there's numbers out here. North has trouble. Good tackle. Great fend, but into touch goes Rosalia. And full time is called on this match. A dominant display from the Highlanders, who have been all over this one. From the get-go, it has been all the home team in blue. The Hurricanes were impressive against the Blues, but they just could not back that up tonight against the Highlanders. 5-0. Not a thing to show at all for the Hurricanes. Moen with one, Robinson 2, Folau and North 1 apiece as well. Robinson missed one kick, he got 4 from 5, and 33-0 is as one-sided as you could get. An absolute thrashing from two sides I thought would be quite closely matched based on results. They both had real thrillers against the Blues, but in the end, the Hurricanes have something, or the Highlanders have something the Hurricanes just can't handle. And 33-0 is the absolute result of a thrashing against this Hurricanes side. Well, the stats at full time show what it's all about. 74% possession, 64 territory, all one-way traffic. The yellow card, of course, to DeAndre, who didn't feature at all during the match in terms of running the ball through the back line at all. He got a yellow card, one high tackle apiece, but look at the line breaks, 11-2. The Hurricanes did manage a couple, but their outside backs were just horrible. Ormond was rubbish. Rosalia hardly featured. DeAndre didn't either. Vanga, didn't anyone even see kind of Vanga with the ball? It was all Cloutier and Barrett's They were the ones that really made the plays. Ormond kicked away too much ball, and it was all bad news there for the Hurricanes throughout this match. A disappointing display, but their season can only go up from that. Let's check out the table now and see who we have to look forward to next week for what will be round 4 of the competition. So for the second week in a row, the Highlanders will be the first match involved in round 5 as well. We're going to have a recap of round 4 with the Highlanders match at the top there. 33-0 over the Hurricanes. The Reds 15-11 over the Rebels. The Sharks thrashing the Chiefs, which is, well, that's horrible for the Chiefs as they had the Highlanders next up. The Waratahs continue to struggle to win. Last year's finalists and double finalists from 3 years ago, not even able to beat the Western Force at home. That is a big result for the Force. The Waratahs, at this rate, won't be featuring in another grand final this season. The Crusaders got things back underway with a 30-15 win over the Cheetahs, and the Bulls thrashed the Lions. The Blues back to winning with a 35-25 win over the Stormers. So let's check out the standings. It's the Highlanders who are 3 from 3 with a bonus point, 13 points for them, a streak of 3 wins, 1 bonus point only. The Crusaders sit second, 1 loss, 2 wins. They are on 10 points and have 2 bonus points for their efforts. The Blues have a win finally, and they also have 3 bonus points as well. So a win from every match, a bonus point from every match so far from the Blues. They're on 7. The Hurricanes drop down to 4th with 4 points, and the Chiefs yet to register any points from their 2 matches. In South Africa, the Sharks lead the way, 3 from 3 as well. 2 bonus points though. They are ahead of the Highlanders technically on 14. The Bulls second on 10. Stormers 4, Cheetahs 1, and the Lions yet to register a point. In Australia, the Reds are up there. Look at them this season. 3 wins, 1 loss, 13 points, 1 bonus point as well. But the Brumbies 3 from 3. No bonus points for them, are on 12, similar to the Highlanders. So Australia getting stronger by the season here. The Rebels are on 7, the Force 6. The Waratahs, last year's finalists, 1 win, 2 losses on 5 points. So that's my time for today. We wrap up here for, it'll be round 5. The next round is round 5. Goodness me, I thought it'd be round 4, but there we go. Rushing through the rounds at the moment in Super Rugby. So it is the Highlanders who are travelling up to Waikato Stadium to face the Chiefs. No injury concerns. Will Warburton be back? Let's know. Warburton's still out, so that is what the story is with him. Hopefully, though, the Highlanders are more keen to make some bench changes in the next match. Unsure what happened with that one. When the team's going good, you keep the run going, and that's what happened against the Hurricanes. So the Chiefs are up next, Waikato Stadium. That is my time for today. Thank you all for tuning in and watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow for more rugby action. Until then, have a good holidays, stay safe, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.